Yippee, it's day 4. I'm sorry, I don't know why I just started that like that. Editor, restart it. Restart the entire video. When my alarm goes off, it feels like I barely closed my eyes. The only real proof I even got, the only real proof I even got sleep is my wrinkled uniform and messy hair. Hope nobody gets on my case about it. I pull my backpack off the ground, slip my music player into my pocket, and throw open the door. Pomni is already there to greet me. I yawn. Morning, Pomni. Yawn. I think that was a good yawn. I shake my head. Pomni? On time? Hey, why are you looking at me surprised? This is just the first time I think I've seen you on time. To anything. Pomni rolls her eyes. Come on, I'm not that bad. I yawn before I can muster a response. She smirks at me and stares at my mess of hair. How did your hair get that messed up from sleeping only a few hours? I run a hand through my tangled hair. Whatever. I look away, heat rising. Oh my god, all we're doing is talking, man. It's not that big of a deal. I opt to change the subject. You want to listen to music on the way in? Pomni's eyes gleams in anticipation as she gives me an empathetic nod. This does raise the question. So, this is the first ever time that we have found an MP3 player ever then. Is there just never, when was the last time any of these people heard music? There's not a music class, as of my knowledge. When was the last time the whole circus listened to music? We share the earbuds we swiped from the library yesterday as we listen to more old music. We take turns guessing at artists I'm pretty sure neither of us have ever heard before. When we do finally get in, we take out our earbuds and I wrap the cord around the media player before putting it in my pocket. I realize something interesting. Pomni. Yeah? How long have we been listening to that thing between yesterday and today? Pomni shrugs. I don't know, a few hours? Right, but do you remember any of the songs repeating? She stops on the stairs and thinks a minute. No, that's weird, right? Guess it must have a lot of storage on it? Our conversation ends just as we arrive at homeroom. Interesting. Jax! The purple rabbit and our class rep are somehow already fighting by the time we step inside. Give it back! I know you took it! Jax rolls his eyes. I don't know what you're talking about. What's happening? My What a fucking loser. L. Ragatha. Can I see some L. Ragathas in the fucking comments? Fuck her. Jax, read that shit live. My diary. She pulls open her desk, pointing at an empty spot. It's missing from my desk, and I know. She points at the purple rabbit, who is staring back with a bored look. That Jax took it. Pomni and I exchange a look. Pomni begins to search her own desk. Wait, mine's missing too. Oh, shit. Are you serious, Jax? Stealing girls' diaries? I can't believe I'm saying this, but surely you're better than that. Jax's eyes go wide as he faces down the disapproving stares of his classmates. What are you talking about? I didn't steal anything. Come on, Jax. Nobody else would do this. Just give the diaries back. Jax facepalms with an annoyed groan. I told you already. I don't have them. He takes an exaggerated pause between each word as he casts a spiteful glare at his accusers. You know what? I low-key believe him. I don't think it was him. I look at Pomni, who has been quiet through the whole exchange. You okay, Pomni? She doesn't respond. Earth to Pomni? Anyone there? Nothing. The other students continue to argue and accuse Jax. When the bell finally does ring, Jax takes the opportunity to head out of class without a word. Jax, get back here, I'm not done! I stand up. Don't worry, Ragatha, I'll get the diaries back. Okay, Skibbity Toilet, I really need it back. That's where all my notes for the culture fair are. She clutches her hair in anxiety and frustration. Pomni's just still frozen. Oh, Pomni leaves with me as we stand up and head out of the class. Wow, didn't think Jax was enough of a creep to go through everyone's desks like that. I swear to God, I don't think it was him. I think there's something else going on. There's something else afoot. What would he even do with all those diaries? Pomni shakes her head. I don't want to know. I just want to get them back as soon as possible. I promise we will. I say, giving her a genuine look, although I don't feel genuine. There's something about this. I don't feel like he did it. I'm calling it now. I think I'm big braining this game right now. Big fucking brain. She meets my gaze and blushes a little bit. Thanks, Skibbity Toilet. Pomni and I spend some time organizing our thoughts and developing a plan. I think the best thing to do is to tell Kane. Maybe he can just... She shrugs. Snap them back or something? Yeah, that is it. Oh! Ooh, new area. We make our way to Principal Kane's office. As we open the door, we're greeted by Bubble, sitting in front of a computer. The occasional noise of typing on the keyboard comes from the computer as Bubble stares at the screen with an intense expression. Wait, how can Bubble type? Hey, Bubble, we need to talk to... That one egg was 40 eggs? What? Bubble shakes their head, then addresses us. Sorry, let me check the principal's schedule. They give us an enthusiastic smile, and there's a few moments of awkward eye contact as we wait for Bubble to do that. How about next month? Next month? Principal Kane pokes his head out of his office. Hey, Bubble, reschedule my 2 o'clock. Pomni and I exchange a glance before speed-walking right past Bubble into Kane's office. Stop that! You crazy kids. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, see, there's books! There's books on the top! What if those are the books? Oh, look at the little Bubble picture in the right hand. On the right-hand side, I mean. I just said right hand, it just stopped. As we step inside, Kane is on the phone. No, not 200. 200. What? You can't call me that. I'll tell your manager. Oh, you're a Harvard graduate? Then you should definitely know better than to call a customer that. You have a casserole in the oven? Oh, okay. Bye-bye, Schnookums. What? Who could that have been? Pomni, Skibbity Toilet, the two people I was least expecting to see between my meetings. How is work on the Culture Festival going? Do you know what it is yet? He leans in, holding a hand on the side of his, well, I would say mouth, but his head is a giant mouth, so he just sort of uses one oversized hand to hide half of his face. Can you tell me what a culture fair is? Pomni steps back and nods nervously. We did figure out what a culture fair is, but we need to talk to you about something more important. She gives me a meaningful look and I nod, turning my attention to Kane. I'm sure you do, but right now I'm doing everything I can just to make sure the culture fair doesn't explode all over the place. So I only have time for official culture fair business. Pomni steps forward. Well, Kane, it technically is culture fair business. Ragatha had all of her notes in her, personal notebook, she says, trying to remain vague to avoid embarrassing anyone. So if she doesn't get that back, then there might not be a culture fair to explode. Kane's eyes bug out of his head. What? No culture fair, no explosion? Weren't we trying to avoid the explosion? Where do you think it went? Well, we think maybe... She shuffles her feet. Jax maybe could have possibly taken them? Kane immediately takes interest. That lovable rapscallion, I'll have to... His wacky watch makes a terrible cacophony. Several animal noises screech out and springs go flying. Egads! That would be my 12:30 appointment! Good luck, you two. I'm sure you'll find Jackson work something out. Can't you just, I don't know, snap and bring Ragatha's notebook back? No time. Good luck with Jax. He snaps, and before we can complain, we're teleported to the school rooftop. Oh, well, there he is. Jax is standing there, his back to us. Wait, how did he... Jax turns around. How did you... Pomni cuts in before confusion can take hold. Jax, look, I know you think it was really funny. It was a really funny prank to take everyone's diaries, but just give them back. She gives him a meaningful look. I have some, really personal thoughts in there. That is really not cool. Jax pinches where his nose would be if he were a person with an angry sigh. This again? For the last time, I didn't take your dumb diaries. What if it was Gangle? Hold it, theory time. Gangle stole the diaries and she's making fan fiction out of the diaries. Big brain ball knowledge. He turns to me. Skibbity toilet, come on, do you really think I did this? See, I'm gonna say it. I don't think he's lying. I don't think he took them! You don't? I mean, why would Jax lie and not take the credit? He'd get a way bigger response from you guys if he just admitted to having them and refusing to give them back. But who but Jax would take them? Hey! He gives her an exasperated look. Just leave me out of this. We need to investigate everyone equally, not just Jax. Pomni nods reluctantly. Who should we question first? Gangle. 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 I swear to God I think it's Gangle. I swear. We stop by the art classroom. I'm big braining this, I swear. Gangle and Zooble are too focused on putting the finishing touches on their art to even look up as we enter. Pomni clears her throat. Hey guys, we're trying to figure out where the missing diaries went. Can we ask you some questions? I thought Jax stole them. Go ahead, I guess. Pomni turns to face Zooble. Zooble, how did your morning go? Did you see anything out of the ordinary? Zooble shrugs. I got up early today. Gangle and I had a lot of art to finish, so we agreed to meet before class. We went to school and came right here. That's right. Gangle pipes up. Oh my God, I swear Gangle stole it. I'm big braining this. We just worked all morning and went to homeroom together. Nothing else. Wait a moment. You didn't leave? At all? You were here all morning? Well, at one point we had to move a big art piece to the courtyard. So Gangle offered to go talk to Kinger to help out. So that means you were in homeroom in the early morning, right, Gangle? Gangle looks away and oh my God! Oh my God! I'm so intelligent! Nah, I'm gassing myself up right now. I feel so happy about this. I literally fucking called this. I knew it! Gangle looks away and fidgets with her ribbons because she doesn't have hands. Huh? Yeah, I guess I forgot. So Gangle came back with Kinger to help you move the art piece? Zooble shrugs again. Yeah, after a bit I almost left to see if she got lost, but she came back just as I was going to leave. I nod. Something here smells fishy, and it isn't the sushi Gangle brought to the art room. Oh yeah, that sure was silly of you to worry about me. She trails off. Oh my God, yeah, we're catching her. We fucking, oh my God, I'm so smart. At the worst possible time, the door of the art room bursts open behind us, and Jax strides in, bearing down on Gangle. What? It was you! You stole the oh my God! No way! It was you! You stole the diaries and pinned it on me! Ah! She throws her ribbon arms in the air, running around the art room as Jax chases her with violent intent. Pomni steps in front of Jax, stopping him short. Jax, stop. We don't even know if Gangle did anything wrong yet. I know. Skibbity Toilet knows. Oh, but you're happy to accuse me when the diaries go missing? He frowns. All we know is Gangle was there early and spent a lot of time there before anyone else was there. Pomni trails off, the case for Gangle's innocence falling apart in real time. I turn to Gangle, who is shrinking in on herself in a corner of the art room. As if we needed even more chaos in here, Ragatha walks in the art room door, still ajar from Jax's dramatic entrance earlier. I heard a loud noise and yelling. What's going on in here? Jax turns to her. Ask the diary thief. He points an accusatory finger at Gangle, who flinches. Jax, you can't bully Gangle like that. Come on, Gangle. Tell him it isn't true. I hear a sound like porcelain cracking as Gangle flinches away again. Her comedy mask is gonna break. He's lying, right, Gangle? Ragatha's face begins to fall. Gangle's comedy mask breaks in two, falling to the floor. Tears already at the edges of her tragedy mask as she curls up in the corner, the very image of misery and guilt. No, Ragatha, he's right. Jax looms over Gangle with a cruel, smug grin. I knew it! He spins on his heel. All of you owe me a big apology right now. Zubul scoffs and crosses their arms, and interposing themselves between Jax and Gangle. That'll be the day. I'm still in shock, but Pomni takes the lead, turning to Gangle. Why, Gangle? She's on the edge of tears. I needed Oh my god! Y'all, I know this way too well. I know the show, I know the lore. Like, I know this shit. I have ball knowledge. I think in the first episode, I didn't know much about the show. I fucking lied. I needed material for my fanfiction, okay? I admit it. She throws up her ribbons in surrender as she starts to sob. Fanfiction? What the fuck? I needed more ideas, some inspiration, and I was hoping I could find some juicy material. Oh my god, that's what I said. Some juicy material in them. You all probably hate me now, though. She turns away from us. While I don't think hatred would be a wholly inappropriate response at this time, it's hard not to pity her. Ragatha sighs. Gangle, look. Those have some really personal things. Next time Next time you can just ask me. I'll tell you something spicy, I promise. Ragatha gives a confused but encouraging smile. I'm sorry, everyone. We all spend some time reassuring Gangle, except for Jax, who still can't stop rolling his eyes and telling us we still owe him an apology. I didn't even really get anything interesting out of them anyways. Well, except... A sly smile crosses Gangle's mask. Pomni thinks he No! That's hilarious. Pomni thinks you're really cute, Skippity Toilet. Gangle! I clap my hands to my mouth as Pomni glares at Gangle. Well, the cat's out of the bag. Let's fuck. But other than that, it was nothing. I'm really sorry, guys. Pomni, let's go and fuck. As she finishes giving back the diaries to Ragatha and Pomni, one still remains in her hand. She freezes. A black book? None of us are... Oh my god. And for a moment, I think it's just a random book until I turn to see Jax Blanche. How did you... That was in my dorm, Gangle. He begins to make his way towards her. You're dead. Gangle lets out a wail as she begins to run away, but Ragatha stands up and blocks him. Move, Ragatha. Don't move, Ragatha. Shut up, Gangle. He won't hurt you. He thinks you're too... He thinks you're too soft and huggable and... Shut up, Gangle. Oh shit. Ragatha and Jax both blush, but Jax backs away from Ragatha, affording Gangle some degree of safety. Holy shit. Gangle takes advantage of the opening to flee the room. Let's just all have a group orgy, everybody. Apparently everybody's in love with each other, so this is what it's come to. Gangle! Hey. He chases her out, followed closely by Zubul. Thank God I got my diary, Jax. I really needed my notes on the culture fair. We all pause a moment as we realize her Freudian slip. What? Her face goes beet red. I'm back! I got my diary back! Ah! She pounds her head with her own fist as she flees the room. Speaking of crushes... I turn to face... Damn, so wait. Jax and Ragatha have a thing going on. Zubul and Gangle have a thing going on. Me and Pomni have a thing going on. It's like the whole fucking everybody. It literally group orgy. I turn to face Pomni. You think I'm cute? Well, her face turns from white to red. That is, I'd just like to say, as Pomni stumbles over her words, Kane bursts out of thin air. Oh, Jesus. Well, excellent work, my little investigators. Looks like you found the magic diaries and got the culture fair back on track. Magic diaries? We're showered by confetti, coating the floor in a mess of colorful paper. I shake my head, and small pieces of confetti come raining down like multicolored dandruff. As a reward, I'm going to send you two on a vacation to a location of your own choosing. Wow, seriously? Anywhere? What do we pick? Well, you led the investigation, Pomni. You can pick. Oh, come on. I can't think of anything right now. You have 10 seconds, or you go on a vacation to the fudge dimension. He says the words fudge dimension in a deep tone with a heavy reverb. How does he do that? A clock appears and begins counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amusement park, amusement park. We want to go to an amusement park. I was about to say, am I going to get an option? She shouts just in the nick of time. Kane snaps his fingers. Your wish is my command. You get to go to Bubble World. It's open, it's ready, and most importantly, we have free tickets through our Wacky Watch sponsorship. Oh shit. He claps his hands and a glowing white portal appears behind it. The faint outline of various roller coasters and the sound of general merriment emulate from it. Oh wow. Let's go, Pomni. What? Right now? I'm not even dressed for an amusement park, though. What does that even mean? Still, some time to get ready would be nice. I turn to Kane. Can we go to our dorms and get ready first? Kane considers it a moment before nodding. Alright, be back here within an hour, you two. Pomni nods before giving me a grateful smile. We head back together.